Recently, I was watching a video by Dave Plummer when he recited a line I've heard many, many times in different YouTube videos, and it reminded me of this meme, which was when basically this is when a bunch of different supposedly unrelated channels all said the same thing on TV, and it was because they're all controlled by the same media company. Now, something kind of similar happened on YouTube, where almost everyone will now point out the percentage of unsubscribed watch time. I'm going to show Dave's video as an example. I believe it's around 2 minutes.
A quick word about subscribing. I was watching Tecmo, a wonderful YouTube channel that I also support on Patreon, and he pointed out that many of his own viewers, even patrons like myself, never actually subscribe to the channel. After all, YouTube is pretty good about suggesting his other videos once you're in the habit of watching them, so it seems there's really little need. If you find yourself in a similar situation where you wind up watching my content but you aren't actually subscribed to the channel, please do take a second right now to find that big red subscribe button and click on it to sub to Dave's Garage.
Now, many different YouTubers have done this all in their own way, and the main talking point is that most of my viewers do not subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe. And I think that's interesting. And I always thought, in general, call to actions wouldn't have that much of an impact because people would just subscribe if they were interested in the content. Well, it turns out my assumption is horribly wrong. Now, the origin, as far as I can tell for this, comes from this video that I remember watching and gradually watching this trend sort of go viral from Charlie, also known as Critical or Penguin Z0, made a video where he talked about a call he had with YouTube, revealing some of the biggest secrets and things that really would help creators. And one of the most interesting ones is that telling people that most people who regularly watch your videos don't subscribe will remind them, who are likely in that group, to subscribe. It's interesting, and it makes sense, because recently in YouTube Analytics, YouTube added a new section that shows returning viewers, which is different from subscribers. It's people who've watched your channel before and end up not subscribing. It's an interesting thing.
Get to the one that I think is the most interesting. It's asking people to subscribe. Everyone does it on the platform. I don't personally do it just because I just don't care to. I make content for the sake of making it. I have a lot of fun making it. I'm never thinking, oh, how many subscribers is this going to get me? I need to remind people to subscribe to my channel. I just don't think that way. I don't really care to. But it is common practice on the platform, and I have no issues with people that do. In fact, it is one of the most effective things you can possibly do with your content online. Not just YouTube, but in general. If you ask the spectator to do something, it makes them like 3 or 4 times more likely to do that action. I haven't pulled up the data in like a week or so, but it is substantial. So when you ask somebody to subscribe to a channel, it makes them much more likely to do that. For example, if you take Dream is a Minecraft channel, one of the fastest growing channels on the platform, might be the fastest growing behind T-Series, and at the start of every video he says something,
"This is Minecraft Manhunt." Also, according to YouTube statistics, only a small percentage of people who watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up...
So here we go. The actual origin of this line is from popular Minecraft YouTuber Dream, that was then heavily promoted by Critical. I remember a couple weeks after this video came out, a lot of YouTubers started doing it, and now it's made its way by people seeing the success of it to completely unrelated creators. So that's the explanation for why so many people say this, and in fact, it is most certainly highly effective. So thank you for watching this short video. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, because about 80% of my viewers don't subscribe. I'm joining in on the trend too. Bye.